Reverend Steve, keeping it simple. We're going to be in Revelation 17. We're going to be in verse 4. And we're still describing the harlot and her attributes. And I described the other day that the latest Babylon matches the first Babylon. And the first Babylon built a tower, and they all came together. And God separated them throughout the world. And the Babylon of old also brought the nations together. In the times of Israel, when Nebuchadnezzar, they brought all the religions, all the people under one. And Rome did the same thing. So what other nation today does the same thing? I would say the United States does that, doesn't it? Brings all the nations, all the peoples that are not one from all over the world under one nation. And that's the multitude. That's talking about earlier, the waters. And that's what the angel tells them later on in Revelation 17, that the multitude's what it means. It's the waters, it's the nations. That's where the harlot sits. It sits on waters. And that's a beautiful description. Also with the insight that God gave me about the Tower of Babel and how that matches, and the first Babylon matches the last Babylon. And there's many other scriptures that we're going to be, I'll be touching on. In Jeremiah 51, it talks about Babylon, and it describes, and it matches this. And Isaiah 47 matches this. And those are all talking about Babylon, and they all have a little more insight than this. And that's what's great about it. So let's get into reading this. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, and having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Now look at America. We are the king of porn. I hate to describe it that way, but we are. That bedrock started in America and was spread all over the world. And other things have spread all over the world that come from our abominations. Our cup is full of abominations. And we're going to get into later pharmakia. God describes this kingdom in the last days, that pharmakia, or sorcery, as it's known today, is punished. And that's later on in 18, Revelation 18:23, talks about that. That Babylon's men were the great ones of the world, the merchants of the world. Who is that? That's not Rome. That's not anybody else. That's us. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.